Welcome inside Kauffman Stadium. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Braves going up against the Anteaters. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. And Chris, we've got an opportunity to watch one of the true superstars in the sport, Castillo. Always exciting to see him in action, and it seems like he consistently finds a way to impact the game.
Yeah, Boog, it's offensively at the plate, defensively when he's on the bases. I mean, this guy's just a heads-up player, but he's got so much talent, and he makes the most of that. I believe it starts with his preparation because you never see him give away an at-bat.
He's a guy that takes great care of himself because he wants to finish every game he starts. I think for any lineup that faces him, you've got to try to have lengthy at-bats and run up that pitch count. Anything to help get him out of the game early.
He goes down looking. So up next, Kenneth Rivero. Late with the swing there.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, there appears to be no problem settling in on the mound out there today. It looks pretty tough to start this one, punching out the first 2 hitters of this ball game. And somebody's going to have to put the bat on the ball, put it in play, and get something going.
And that's just foul.
The fastball at the bottom of the zone can be very effective. Just got to keep it on the corners.
And that one is lifted in the air. Valentin should have this one. Brings it in for the 3rd out. On to the bottom of the 1st. No score. And we're back. And on the hill today, Jimmy Gonzalez. How about a scouting report on him?
Very dominant his last time out, picked up the win, only allowed 1 run. These guys would love to see him back on his game in this one.
Now it's the second baseman, Rod Carew. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. He swings and hits a fly ball, center field. Makes the grab, 1 away. Okay, let's check out the lineup. Of course, one of the best players in the game today, Jesus Gonzalez.
Real solid performance for him in his last ball game. Couple of home runs, got to jog around the bases, looked really locked in. And, you know, that's the kind of confidence that you want to see a guy have. I'm not saying he has to hit 2 homers again, but I think he's going to be a factor in this one.
And here it comes. Not even close there. Now 2-2. And down on strikes. And there's 2 away.
Well, just excellent location on that inside fastball. Really locked him up. And as a hitter, it's not typically what you're looking for. You're trying to protect away and then in, so you can be a little bit tardy with 2 strikes. Hard to tell if he was fooled or if he thought it would be called a ball, but either way, that's a really nice pitch.
In for a strike, and it's 1-2. Gonzalez deals.
2-2.
Two out, space is empty. And he chases that one. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Scoreless after 1. Back here in Kansas City, new inning getting started. Now it's going to be Alexis Cruz. 2-2 now. Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
These hitters like this that have so much power, look forward to seeing them hit the ball a long way. But if you're in the stands, or you're in a broadcast booth, or you're a writer, better keep your eye on the game.
kicks and deals.
Ball 3.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Waves it to Bender for the strikeout.
Very frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner. When with 2 strikes, you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team just by reaching on an error. But some way, you got to find a way to shorten up the swing and put the ball in play next time.
One down, base is empty. That one fouled off. Here comes a pitch. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. The lefty fires. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And that's ball 4. That's a great at-bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
Boog, if I were him, I'd be nibbling around the plate as well. I mean, this guy is just capable of hitting pitches outside of the zone and driving them a long way.
Now the third baseman, Ramos. That misses, and now 3-1. In the air out to center. Settles underneath it. Squeezes it.
The catcher, Angel.
Now the catcher
Andrade.
up to hit. Angel Andrade. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Cruz leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Step off, throw to first. They got him, and that will end the inning. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And welcome back to the ballpark. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Ian Rodriguez.
This kid picked up in a trade. A lot was offered and given to get him, but he's got a real high ceiling.
In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Under it. Puts it away for the out. So digging in, Valentin. This guy is an elite level hitter, especially considering contact, just the ability to hit for average. What you really like, though, stays in against those righties, and that's not so easy as a right-handed batter. 3-2. Into center. On the move. Long run. Nice grab. Out. Number 2.
Batting the catcher.
Here's the power hitting catcher, Luis Martinez. Second inning here. No score. And another ball. Swing and a miss at 100 miles an hour. Lifted in the air, right field. Makes his way towards it. Brings it in with a nice running grab. And that'll do it. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We head on now to the top of the third. We're tied 0-0. Back here at Kauffman Stadium, here's the catcher, Angel Andrade. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
The pitch. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Next pitch is outside.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Outside, and that is ball 4. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at-bat.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at-bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
And here's the rookie center fielder, Harold Figueroa. And a foul ball. The pitch.
Ball.
Oof. That one went straight back and got our ump right in the mask. Let's hope he's okay. At the belt and fires. Got him swinging.
Typically that high fastball, if it's close to the top of the strike zone, a hitter, if he's prepared for it, can get to it. But that one just had that little jump at the end, which indicates there's a good spin rate on it, and it didn't decrease in velocity as that hitter's internal clock would expect it to, and that's why you see the swing and miss.
Now here is number 97. Rolled to short, possible 2-ball. On a second, they get one. Over to first, safe.
Good two-seam action right there, running away from the batter. Rolled over it, got the ground out.
Contreras getting ready to hit. Though Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Ball to strike. Runner on the go. Throw. Save. Chris's wheels were the difference maker on that play. Just got in there.
Yeah, with StatCast's help, we see his top speed on this stolen base, and that's a big number. I mean, man, he really made his athleticism work for him on that one.
Right side, hard hit. Whips it to first.
That's an out.
And the inning is over. Home half of the third coming up. No score. And we're back, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And the batter now, Edmundo Sosa. Here's a 1-1. That one out to right. Cruz under it, and he makes the catch. And there's one down.
Batting in, the shortstop,
Now here is Jose Caballero. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. Righty delivers. Triple digits on that last pitch.
Well, he's got great strikeout stuff on the mound, doesn't he? Double-digit strikeouts in his last start, and he's just racking them up again in this one. This guy can really dominate a game out there. Not a fun assignment for any lineup.
Johan Camargo at the dish. Swing and a miss. It's 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
2 down, nobody on. Next offering misses down and away. Rod Carew hitting on deck circle. Two outs. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. On to the fourth. Still scoreless. Back here in Kansas City, now the left fielder, Kenneth Rivero. The wind of the pitch. That one close, ruled a ball. Now 2 balls and a strike.
Close pitch there, and he's kind of wondering where it missed. You know, getting a feel for each umpire's strike zone is something that pitchers and hitters really have to think about and work on from game to game, and sometimes from at bat to at bat.
And there's a foul ball. 2-2 now. In the air to left center. Castillo sizes this one up. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down.
Now back the first baseman, Andres.
So up next, Andres Lopez. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on base and slugging too. Next offered in there for a strike. That is strike 2.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power. But then if this hitter gets a strike or 2 on him, he's still very comfortable. And because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
And a swing and a miss. 2 gone.
Oh, that's a curveball that I'm sure he wants back at the plate. 2 strikes, the sort of pitch you're hoping for. A bit of a mistake, and I'd say in a very hittable location. But clearly the break was enough to get him to swing through it.
And now the right fielder, Alexis Cruz. This is off the inside, and it's 2-1.
1 strike.
Two down, nobody on. That one down the line, and it finds its way through for a hit.
With that fastball, even though it's high velocity, you've got to live on the outer edges. When it's right on a tee, right down the middle, professional hitters are not going to have a problem turning it around.
Next is the designated hitter, Felix Cruz. Move over to first, trying to keep him close.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
Runner on the go. That's in for a strike. Go to second. Out there. And that ends the inning.
Well, trying to get in the scoring position, but a great catch and throw to end the inning. That's the way to pick up the pitcher.
And welcome back to the ballpark. John Shambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the fourth, Rod Carew. Up and in, 2-1.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
The 2-2. And another ball.
Full count.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Man, just backdoored him with the breaking ball right there. And I'll tell you what, as a hitter, it looks like it's a mile away, so you give up on it, and then it just hooks around that outside corner. Tell you what, if a pitcher can make a pitch like that, you pretty much just have to tip your cap as you walk back to the dugout.
Now the number 2 hitter, Jesus Gonzalez. One out, base is empty. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front.
Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
High ground ball, base knock. And that extends the inning.
Well, the last 10 games or so have been anything but fun at the plate for him, so that one has to feel good. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Now a chance for Ian Rodriguez. A little bit high, and it's 2-1. Righty to the plate. Strike on the inside corner. Castillo off the first with 2 away. And now it's filled up.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score.
Valentin waiting for a turn at the plate. 3-2 now. Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out. 1 hit, 1 left. On to the top of the 5th we go. No score. All set for the start of the inning. Here's some real power at the plate. Felix Cruz. This is a true 5-tool guy. Not very many of them out there, but when he's on the field, you can't take your eye off of him. And now 2 balls and a strike.
Fans come to the ballpark to watch him play. And in baseball, to have such a talented player going out there every day and putting on the show that he does, just a joy to watch.
Close, but called a ball. And the count is 3-1. It's for average power, the ability to field the arm, and then the speed. Really impressive. And he walked him.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. The game plan that he's sticking to. He's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
Here's a big power threat. Ramos. Nobody out. Runner at first. Nice stop from his knees. The throw. There's one. Return throw gets him in first. It's a 3-6-1 double play.
The 3-6-1 double play, in my opinion, is one of the toughest plays to make. You've got a pitcher covering first, and the middle infielder throwing to a moving target. Everything has to be perfect, and right there, they made it look pretty easy.
And here's the catcher, Angel Andrade. Rips one to right. Gonzalez makes the play, and it's out number 3. Halfway through this one, still no score. Bottom of the inning. Here's the center fielder, Valentin.
Number 11.
Ball to strike. The pitch. And there's a ball. Next pitch way upstairs.
Here's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on a fastball.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
And now Luis Martinez. And the right-hander deals. And that's outside. 2-1. Runner at first with no outs here. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
And another ball. Edmundo Sosa up next. Right-hander kicks, deals, and there's ball 4.
That could jumpstart an offense that's really struggled to score in this one. They'll want to wake the team up with the free pass.
First and second, no outs. And now the DH, Edmundo Sosa. And the righty deals. And strike two.
There's an opportunity to do some damage, but you've got to be selective. Make sure you get a pitch that you can handle.
Stays alive. Valentin at second. Martinez on at first with nobody out. On the ground, 2 ball. And that one handled. 1 at second. Back to first. And that is a double play.
No, very fast developing play right there. No margin for error. Nice double play on a fast runner up the line.
And now here is Jose Caballero. And a pitch. Line drive. And that ends the inning. 6th inning coming up. Still nothing on the scoreboard. Back here at Kauffman Stadium, all set for the top of the 6th. And now it's going to be Harold Figueroa. Here's a 1-1. Hot shot to third. Throws to first. And a quick out, number 1.
Now number 97.
And now it's the switch hitting second baseman. All tied up here in game 1 of this 3-game set. And that's a base hit.
Now number 71.
Dominant performance for him today, Boo. Just 2 hits allowed so far. No runs across either. And he's had an answer for just about every hitter he's faced. So I don't think this hit is going to knock him off his stride too much.
Back to the top of the lineup. Contreras will hit next. And now the lefty hit in the air. Left field. Castillo grabs it on the run.
Good pitch. He just kind of had him out in front on that pitch away and wasn't able to stay close.
Kenneth Rivero, the next to hit.
If you're trying to keep the line moving, this is the guy you want at the plate. Such a good hitter. Can also flash some power.
That clips the corner.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a pitch. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. And we still have no score. Bottom of the 6th inning. Leading off, Johan Camargo.
Third baseman, Johan Camargo.
And a 2-1 on the way. That one ripped. And that's a fair ball.
Dominant performance for him today, Boo. Just 2 hits allowed so far. No runs across either. And he's had an answer for just about every hitter he's faced. So I don't think this hit is going to knock him off his stride too much.
Here's the second baseman, Rod Carew. That's through there for a strike. The pitch. Got him! 1 out. And now Jesus Gonzalez.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
And a swing and a miss.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Slider got him for strike 3.
Oh, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
Here's the left fielder, Castillo. The pitch. That one missed. Swing and a miss at 100 miles an hour.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing.
Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. And we're back. We go to the top of the 7th. Now at the plate, Andres Lopez. And a pitch. On the ground to third. And that one finds its way through. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Now batting, the right fielder, Alexis.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Alexis Cruz. Swings through that one for strike 2.
For a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
The go-ahead run aboard at first. Nobody out. That one not close. And it's 2-2. In the air out towards right center. And there's one down.
The bat of the 10. Designated hitter, Felix.
Now it's the DH, Felix Cruz.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
And he deals. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Number 34 preparing to come on if needed. Morgan getting cranked up as well. One away, tie game. Go-ahead run stands at first. Got him looking for the K.
Well, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle, so I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
And now Ramos. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2. Two gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. Missed inside with the curve. That one off the mark, and that's ball 3. Angel Andrade to bat next. On the ground to short. To first. He's out number 3. Bottom of the 7th, and now the first baseman, Ian Rodriguez.
Ian Rodriguez.
Kicks and fires.
You can tell by their swings, this lineup is having trouble gauging speeds. Timing is everything in hitting, and right now they just don't have it.
Outside, and that is ball 4. And here is Valentin. With the go-ahead run at first, here the bottom of the 7th. On the ground, could be 2. Quickly to second for 1. Relay to first, double play.
I think 4, 6, 3 double plays like that are way tougher than these guys make it look sometimes, because no matter how you do it, the feed from the second baseman is a tough one. That's where footwork really comes into play, but right there, very well done.
Here's the catcher to hit, Luis Martinez. In the air, right field, and that is a foul ball.
Really nice swing as he gave that one a ride the opposite way, but it sliced just foul down into the corner. That had extra bases written all over it if it stayed fair.
And a swing and a miss. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Back here in Kansas City, we're at the top of the 8th, and now the catcher comes up to him, Angel Andrade. The pitch. That one misses, and a count 2-1. That's down and in. Harold Figueroa getting on deck circle. Three-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
Well, that could be a tone setter for the inning. 4 straight pitches and the leadoff batter's on base. We'll see if the next guy waits until there's a called strike before he takes the bat off the shoulder.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Pagan done for the day, and it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break. Number 34 on the pitch here. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Go-ahead run on base. Stepping in, Harold Figueroa.
Oh, look out here. He's going to come up ready to swing in this situation.
That misses, and a count 2-1. In there at the knees.
Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stay out on that double play.
Next offering upstairs.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Number 97 waiting for a turn at the plate. Back to work. 3-2 now. That one hit to right. Sizing this one up. Brings it in. And there's one down.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
Now it's the second baseman. Kicks and deals. And a count 1-2.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
Right-handed reliever. Swings and misses. Struck him out.
Stood absolutely no chance on that slider right there. And I don't mean to laugh, but that's a tough one. I mean, pretty much a perfect strikeout pitch. I mean, it looks like a fastball middle in. Kind of has putter action, and it just bunches you up to where you can't get your hands through and the barrel to it. And not much you can do unless you recognize the spin early and you spit on it.
Now Contreras. Out towards left center. Sizes this one up. Makes the catch, inning over. On to the bottom of the 8th. And here is Sosa to the plate.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Digging in, Jose Caballero. In plenty of time to first, and that quickly 2 away.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
There's Johan Camargo.
Well, both sides equally as strong, so not a good time to try to turn him around with a relief pitcher and put him on the other side of the plate.
Wouldn't chase that time. Movement in the bullpen. Jose Flores, a lefty, looks to be getting himself ready. Bonilla, the power lefty, up as well. 2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swing and a miss. 99. How do you do?
That was straight queso right there.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. It's the 9th, and we are tied. Back here at Kauffman Stadium, down the left fielder, Kenneth Rivera.
Now, this guy, a player that, if he gets on base, has the ability to really be aggressive getting around the base paths.
Swung on, belted. Valentin ranging back. This one's going to carry, and it's gone. His 4th home run of the season, and they take the lead. It's 1-0. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. It's like he's playing wiffle ball up there, and that's typically not the easiest way to hit a home run. To the slight opposite field, into the gap. Man, making it look easy, that's for sure.
So digging in, Andres Lopez. Left-hand hitter waits. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Hard hit left side. Tosses to first. Out. Now 1 gone in the 9th.
Now batting, right fielder, Alexis Cruz.
At the plate, Alexis Cruz. I think when you contemplate him as a player, the first thing you think about is defense, and you think about that great arm.
I also think about the speed. If he can get on, that's going to give one more thing for that pitcher to think about.
That one finds the zone. Going to count 1-2. Got a good eye there.
It's a good take.
One down, base is empty. Swing and a pop-up. Rodriguez makes the catch for the out. And there's 2 down.
The batter, number 10, designated hitter, Felix.
And next is the designated hitter, Felix Cruz. 2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across here at the top of the 9th. Up and in, and it's 2-1. The letters frozen for strike 3. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's now a 1-0 ball game. Back after this on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now here is Rod Carew.
It's so important to stay within yourself, especially for this hitter, not known to be a power guy or a home run hitter. He needs to set the table by getting on with a walk or a base hit.
Drops one down in front of the plate. Not in time. An infield knock to start the inning.
Maybe a little small ball is exactly what the doctor ordered to rev up this offense, and they've been pretty quiet all game, so maybe this wakes them up a bit and helps them get on the board.
No outs. Runner at first. Now it's the right fielder, Jesus Gonzalez. And time is called for a mound visit now. Big moment in this game, so they'll talk it over. Bounce to third, and it gets by him. And now 2 aboard. The winning run is on base.
Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. We just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock. Now that sets up a huge at bat in this ballgame.
Next to hit, Castillo. Manager out of the dugout. Out now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Jimmy Gonzalez will depart, and he was excellent. Really controlled this game on the mound, and we'll have a new arm for you in a minute. Marco Robles gets the ball now.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Nobody out. Both the tying and winning runs on base. Missed with a changeup. 2-1.
Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. When you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it, but this is where they earn their keep.
And another ball.
Everyone here understands just how quickly things could change.
Ian Rodriguez up next. Fastball in for a strike, and it's 3-2. One-run game, bottom 9. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. A 1-run lead. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Hits and misses. It's a strikeout.
And there's another strikeout, and those are just continuing to pile up. His confidence level has got to be dropping. He's got to find a way to make an adjustment, Booth, get back on track. His team needs him.
Next to hit, Ian Rodriguez. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup. Big spot, tying and winning runs aboard with one down. Left-hand batter waits.
Ball.
Just missed.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
So the tying run at second. Swing and a ball popped up. And the infield fly is called.
The batter, number 11.
So it's their last chance in this one. And now the center fielder, Valentin. 2 outs. Both the tying and winning runs are on. And that's outside. 2 balls and a strike.
These fans, they are ready to cheer about something.
Two on, 2 outs. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days, you would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. The tying and go-ahead runs are left aboard as this one is over.
Well, this one was all about the pitching and defense. Outstanding job of the pitchers, really attacking hitters, trusting what the catcher was putting down, and trusting the players standing behind him to make the plays defensively. Sometimes you want to see a high-scoring game, but sometimes you can appreciate the artistic beauty of what these pitchers did on the mound today.
Fans are